Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. We don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops. Some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. Spend it as you see fit. Good luck. Hope you find your friends. This is where they'd give me an extra item if I had beat Leon, but I didn't, so whatever. The gummy ship is outside that gate. You can teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. The what? That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Attain the power of fire. Learn magic spell fire. Okay, so we can customize it, use ethers, strike enemies to get MP. Now I can use magic too. Goofy, give him the other thing. What? You know. Oh yeah. And learn dodge roll. I already know how to equip those. Okay, so is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Well, I see a big adventure's coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journey. Journal. Now we got Jiminy's journal. Here we can see Sora's story, all the characters. Sora. I'll skim through them really quick so anyone who wants to read them could do so. Kairi, Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie, Donald Duck, Wise Little Hen, Goofy, Mickey's Review, Minnie Mouse, Steamboat Willie. Oh, she was an original, huh? I need to see that. Mr. Duck Steps Out, Pluto, Chip, Dale, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I guess I was wrong about the colors. The Brooms from Fantasia, Leon, as I said, from Final Fantasy VIII, Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII, Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, Sid from 7, Tidus from 10, Snuffy from 8, Waka from 10, and the Moogles from many Final Fantasies. And Jiminy Cricket, it's me! Heartless that emerge from various places. They sneak up on their enemies and strike them with sharp claws. They're extremely tenacious, often chasing their prey to the end. I already defeated 137 of them. Heartless that emerge from various places. Not exactly descriptive, are they? They are brisk in their movements and rush into their opponents. However, they are not that tenacious. They often appear in numbers, though they lack teamwork. Defeated 20. Enormous Heartless that appeared in Destiny Island with shadows. It led the Shadows in a battle against Sora when he first received the Keyblade. Although Sora defeated it, the island was swallowed by the darkness. Leader of the Heartless in Traverse Town. Falls apart when it receives damage, but each part attacks individually. Sora meets Donald Goofy for the first time just before fighting the Heartless. I'm kind of not a huge fan of how bright the colors are. For those who don't know, they kind of changed the colors of the enemies in the final mix. He was much more subdued with his blues and his blacks and his grays. Obviously the pure dark, pure black enemies are still at. I'm just not a huge fan of the color changes, but what are you going to do? And this is when we learn the Blue Trinity. You need these 3 characters in order to do it, though. Sometimes it teleports you, sometimes it drops something for you. Got a couple postcards, so let's mail those. Wonder where the other people went. If they didn't die. Make a potion. Make ether. And that's it. And there was one more Trinity mark in the 3rd district. We'll go do that really quick before we take off. Let's see if I can open this now. Postcard. Just a really quick attempt to jump over here again. Got it. And there's no point in doing it. Damn. Now I look like a fool. Mithril. I'm not sure if the not the gummy shop, the Gizmo shop, if the ladder is fixed yet, but we'll go see. If so, we can go across the rooftops and get some extra items. Now there's Leon. See what he has to say. This is the puppy's home. When the world disappeared, they were torn away from their family and scattered into other worlds. I bet the little guys are terrified. They must be. Sora, I'm counting on you. Yeah, there's only 99 of them, no pressure. This is a good time to grab everything, since obviously there are no enemies around. Ding, 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 ding. I've always found it weird how nobody comments on the anthropomorphic duck or dog. I mean, it's not something normal from Sora's world. Yeah, he doesn't say a thing, so. But as this series goes on, it gets weirder and weirder and weirder, so if that's the worst thing to complain about, I would be happy, but it's not. Down this way, use fire to open that door. There's someone in there that we can meet, another Disney character, but we'll have to meet him later, so we'll go when we have to go. Where we at? Camping set. Before I forget, give him the Brave Warrior, get some more HP and strength. Put on dodge roll. Donald has no abilities. He has a rocket, leap at an airborne enemy and attack with the shield for 1 MP. And we're going to want to customize. Let's see. Regular attacks constantly, offensive magic frequently, defensive magic frequently, advanced magic occasionally, and items only in emergencies. And same thing for you. Now if we hit L1, that'll bring up our shortcut menu, and as you can see we have 3 shortcuts, one of which is fire right now. And now we have a shortcut back to the 1st district. Oh, here they are. Friends live in the accessory shop's upper floor, know how to create rare items. So are you the one that beat the giant armor thing? No kidding, that's so cool. You know it. Seeing those shadows reminds me of the day my world was destroyed. Maybe shadows will eventually swallow this world too. Funny thing, there's a manga for this. It's a decent manga. Basically, it tells the same story. This woman replaces that guy that lost his heart. You actually see a shadow stab its hand into her chest and rip out her heart. Heart's basically your soul in this. It's kind of graphic. There's no blood, obviously, but... Okay, this is just explaining how to drive. We got 1 star and 2 star. Let's go to the 1 star. This is the Gummy Garage. This is where you can build your own gummy ship. We won't be worrying about that till the end of the game when you really need it. For now, we'll just go with the basic Ragnarok gummy ship, which I guess Sora got the name. Travel to different worlds on the gummy ship. Heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during a fight. Or during flight. Our journey will be documented until your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each world has to offer. Control the gummy ship with the left stick. Tilt to descend, power, armor. So yeah, move around with the stick. X to stop. Circle to shoot our lasers. These are parts. You can shoot these things. Some of the ships shoot back. I'm not sure if any of the ones at the beginning do. I actually want to try and see if we can get a few of these guys. Yep, there we go. We just got the Aramen, which I believe is a Final Fantasy monster. The transportation in Kingdom Hearts 2 is much more involved and interesting. Like the Sylph. Ow. Yeah, pretty boring. Not much more I can say about it. It's pretty boring. Right here we got the power and the armor. Green ones are armor. Yeah, you pretty much have to want to die in this section. Later on we'll be able to move faster, we'll be able to shoot more lasers. What's this we're coming up on? With the checkerboards and the castle. Disembark on Wonderland. Our first destination is from Alice in Wonderland. Now that's what you get.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
Nobody says anything? Green Trinity. I thought there was an item in here. Now this is weird. The furniture all seems to be painted onto the ground. I wonder if that'll have any significance later on. Only 3 doors? Getting lazy.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big. must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Now, to avoid Alice's mistakes of growing big and then finding out you need something else, we'll do this now. Don't think there's anything else we can do while we're big, so drink me. And enemies. These are red nocturnes, I believe. Unfortunately, the first magic you get is fire-based, and the first enemies you get are fire-based. As you can probably guess, fire doesn't... You can knock those back at them for tech points if you want. I want that too, but we'll get that later. There are a variety of spellcasting enemies. They're your basic small and quick, but relatively weak enemies. Only meant to do magic attacks. But these guys are pretty quick. They can dart around a lot. I think he has an item that I should have taken off them. Unless you're in a boss fight or in a dire situation or you have money to burn, you really don't want them to have any items. Because they waste them. Waste them like a mother effer. So we'll just keep us with the 4 potions. Can I go through now? Of course not. Luckily, I prepared this ahead of time.
Court is now in session!
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please! Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Valen is off with all of your heads. Gather as much or as little evidence as you please. Report back once you're ready. Alright, so we're going to save here and call it quits. Of course, they say no meddling, and then as soon as they hear Heartless are involved, they immediately start meddling. But we'll worry about that next time. We've got 4 pieces of evidence to find, and we'll get them when we come back. Thanks again for watching, and have a good night.